When an employee is on stress-related sick leave, how can you build trust in communication? Well, first thing is to show trust, because that will make it easier for the employee to trust you also. And also if you're open and the employee can be open, and make sure that openness will not be punished. And also make sure that you keep secrets, that if something is confidential, you keep it confidential, and you can brief the rest of the team, and they will know that if they should ever get in the same situation, that you're actually able to keep things confidential. Can I get too involved as a manager? And yes, you have to set your own limits for when enough is enough, so that you don't get stressed yourself. What is the best way to keep in contact during a stress sick leave? Well, firstly, you have to remember that you're not allowed to ask the employee what the cause of the sick leave is, but you are allowed to ask the employee how it will influence the tasks. And also, employees have different preferences. Some people prefer to have only little contact with their manager and the job, and other people prefer a lot of contact. So for some people, a meeting every second month would be enough. For other people, they want to be in contact maybe every second week. And so as a manager, you normally talk to the person about how often and what would be helpful to that employee. Ørsted recommends that you often have contact. And the format of the contact is that you can either call or you can meet face to face. And you can also ask the employee's best friend at work to be the one calling if that is more helpful. And the content of the conversation, it doesn't have to be around stress. It could also be about other things, private things, depending on what the person feels comfortable talking about. And so there's not just one way of doing it. There are several ways of doing it, and you have to find out with the employee what that person prefers and what will work best. What shall I tell the team members when an employee is away on stress sick leave? Well, often you will talk to the employee first, and you'll agree on with that person what to say to the team members. That can be about how the person feels, when the person is coming back, and that sort of information. And also you have to talk to the team members about who will do what now, who will take which tasks, and that if they get overloaded, that they have to come to you and tell you. How can I take care of the team when one person is missing? Well, it's like a football team when you normally have 11 players on the field, but now you only have 10. And therefore the rest of the people have to run faster. And the risk of becoming overloaded is therefore increased. And so your job is to prioritize tasks, and also maybe if you can push deadlines a little bit, or if you can get extra resources in, it will also be helpful.